started. It's 1:15. I think that's the correct time. I don't know. It says 1:58. The eclipse going to happen, but it looked like it's almost a total eclipse now. You see that little light? That little light is the moon shining over the earth. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, this is what I want y'all to do. Whenever you have eclipses and things like this, you want to gather energy from it. You want to get the energy from it. You need to be watching it. Yeah, it's okay to write up these parchment papers, ideas, and things you want to accomplish. That's good. Do that. Write it on parchment paper in number 2 pencil and burn it and let it go into the ashes, whatever you want to achieve. You can do that too. If you don't want to do that, or you can also just look at the eclipse and have in your mind what you want to achieve. You see, that's power in watching something like this world event. People don't know how important these eclipses are. They're energy harvesting events. That's for you. You're the one who benefits from watching these eclipses. People watching me watching the eclipse. I'm watching the eclipse and they're watching me. I can feel them. I don't see them, but I feel them watching me. So, yeah, I got my porch light on and I'm watching the eclipse. And I'm going to try to watch until it's totally dark. You mean know what I'm saying? When it's no more covering. This thing had to start quite a while ago. This looked like it has about an eighth of an inch from here left. So that must be, I say, ooh, seventh, eighth covered. We cut that moon into, if we cut the moon into 8 pieces, we say we got 1/8 piece left. That's the idea when I say 1/8. 1/8 a piece visible. It's in the light. So people used to come out and participate in these events. Now people just ignore them. I guess they got other things that's on their mind. But we always did this as a family. We always did this as a family. We would come out and watch the stars, eclipses, and things like that. That's bonding as well. And that's the best time to do it because you are witness a event that doesn't happen every day. ¿Cómo estás? So you still can, after the eclipse, if you want to, because the energy is still available, go in, write, get you some parchment paper, if you don't have any parchment paper, so-called, just get a brown paper bag and write your intentions, what you like to achieve, using a pencil, number 2 pencil. These are instructions that someone told me. I haven't did in-depth research on that, but I can see the benefit of using pencil as opposed to ink. Oh man, did you see it's looking beautiful, man. I'm seeing a little light. The light is shining through. The light is shining through the earth. Y'all see that beautiful moon tonight? Man, that was a blood moon. It big enough, looked like it was a sun. Yeah, you would think it was the sun. It was so big and full. Man, I tried to take a picture of it. I did take a picture. I'm not sure how good it came out. I'd go back and check and see. You know, when you're taking a picture of the sun, you can't actually see the sun. But we're gonna stay here and see how well this oh, what's going on in the chat? Anybody out there watching the eclipse where you are? Come in and tell me where you are. Would you do that for me? Would you tell me where you are? Because if you're in here and you've been watching over 5 minutes, you don't like this, you love it. So why don't you give a like? Because if you just liked it, you just come and go. So we don't have a thumbs up for love it, but you do love it because you've been here longer than a few minutes. So just give a like. You don't love it, but you like it because you're still here. Thank you, thank you. I've always been a person who liked international events, world events. Since a child, I always want to be in there, know what's going on in the world. Such a beautiful world. Oh man, it's almost covered. Someone give a time check to me. Is this really just 1:30? I thought it was close to 1:50. So the eclipse is going to be when it's totally covered. And that's in about 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be here that long. We'll see. We'll see if I'm going to be here that long. See, I still see it. Little dot. Okay, hey, welcome Washington. Welcome. But I thought that was Missouri. No, that's Robinson. Paseo, Washington. Is that Washington State, I guess? Greetings, greetings. Thank you for coming, participating in this event with me tonight. The eclipse. This is Kansas. This is Kansas, and it's almost totally covered. You see the dot in the sky? About a third way up on my screen. I don't need to show the roof of the house. You can see it. Yeah, I've always liked these more recently when you have time. See, a lot of people don't have time for these things. They got to work, especially if they, something this early in the morning. So it's good to be free, free to enjoy life, these celestial events. Yeah, when you get older, you should have paid your dues so you have this freedom. You've done the work, you paid your dues to be free. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be born free. So the only way you're gonna have it for your children to be born free is you better set up a trust for them, a family trust, so they won't have nothing to worry about, but they have to abide by the terms of the trust. You know, small things like no drugs, no out of wedlock. I guess everybody gonna drink a little beer every now and then, but no children out of wedlock. That's gonna lock you out of the trust. Or if you do have some children out of wedlock, there's certain things you got to do, you know, because you're not gonna punish someone for making a mistake. You know, we grow, we make mistakes. That's life. Okay, look like it's getting totally dark up there. You see? You can still see it, but it's not totally covered. But it's a good place for me to watch it, man. It's right over my house. You see? That's the eclipse. And it's 127. They say 158 where I am in Kansas. So man, that's shoot. That's almost exactly 30 minutes. But it's nice out here. It's not cold. It's nice wind. So 30 minutes won't be too difficult to stay out here to gather its energy from the. See, energy is all around you. You just got to harness it. You got to know how to receive it. And when you're in awe of something, a good awe, not a terrible awe of the beautiful wonders of nature, that's energy. That's why you shouldn't be watching a lot of TV because they have negative things on there, terror, horrible things. Unless you watch those old movies, there's a lot of moral lessons in old cowboy movies. Even any old movie, I say before 70s, and then you got to really start choosing because they get wild then. But the movies mostly all the movies made in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, you can watch those. Your children can watch them. There's nothing really outlandish about them, violent. There's no sexual orientation, agenda. It's beautiful. Okay, it's not showing on my screen, so I'm going to stop watching it because this was for the family to watch. But I can't see it on my phone. I can't see it on my phone. So I don't think you can. But I'll come back 30 minutes and see how far it's gone. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back later. I teach you something. We have a class on something. Okay. I know somebody's out there watching. I can feel them. People just not interested People just not interested in the this event. You know, that's the thing. That's a time when people can bond. You know, you don't see your neighbors too often. You can go outside and see them looking at the uh, eclipse. You know, share that experience together. Make that a memorable event. You can talk about years later. Say, yeah, you remember that day we met out there on the watching the we was both watching the eclipse. Oh yeah. Nice quiet night. You see, now y'all can put the math together why I have a dark screen. That's where all the action is and the unseen. If you've been hanging on for the last 10 minutes, you saw me show the eclipse. All dark. One little flicker of light. And I don't know if I'm going to talk for 30 minutes or I don't think I'm going to talk for 30 minutes. Let me see. I'm going to leave this at 20 minutes, so we got 3 more minutes. Okay, welcome, Washington, D.C. Nobody else came in and told me where they are. I guess either they don't want me to know. That's going to be the only reason why you don't share where you are. You don't want me to know. I'm in Kansas. I'm telling the world, I'm in Kansas. Central America. Wait a minute. Didn't I have 2? Wasn't that 2 likes? Man, y'all done take your like back. That's an Indian giver. You like something and take it back. Wow. So let me tell you something. Think before you like something, rather than like it and take it back. Just think, do I really want to like this? I'm going to be stingy. Just a like. It's not going to make that much difference. But you're going to, that shows character. If you make it, if you make a decision, try all your heart to stick with it. See, when you start changing things, that's a sign of instability. You didn't really think things through. So your heart, that was the right decision when you made a like because you liked it. But you had that other voice telling you, oh, I don't like him, so I'm going to take my like away. Or some reason that nullified your first reason because you didn't go with your first thought. That's being double-minded. That's not a way to be successful. It benefits me when you like. Every one of you counts. But when I see people give a like and take a like back, I'm saying, man, what kind of people is this? If you don't like, don't like. But if you take a like and give back, I say, man, let me get away from you. You unstable, in my opinion. Okay, well, it's coming up on 20 minutes. And we watched the eclipse go back in the first 10 minutes.